Michelle said that we are launching 11 new products. 3 new scanners, the rest of them are all printers and multifunction. Quickly introduce the 3 new scanners. Starting off on the right hand side with Light 100 entry level scanner, going to Light 200 and then going to 5600F. 3 new scanners in our range. The top 2 are both USB powered. What that means is you can put it in the laptop bag. You don't need a power adapter. It runs straight off laptop power. And then the bottom one, the latest edition in the film scanning range. Able to scan film, able to scan negatives. High-speed scanning. Canon scanners extremely quick to scan. Gone are the days where you put a document on the platen and you've got to wait for like half an hour before something actually happens on the PC. It's quicker. Part of that is because of the LED that we use. It's a white LED, so the warm-up time is basically 0. Scanners can auto-scan. What that means is you put a document on the scanner, tell it to scan, it automatically determines if it's a photo, if it's a document. It automatically knows where it's going to go, and it scans it for you. Quality scanning is the photographs we scanned. All of our scanners come with photo touch-up software, included for free. Shall I say that again? Comes with photo touch-up software included for free. Then film scanning with 5600. Allows you to scan film, it allows you to scan negatives for people who still carry 35mm film around with them. I mentioned this new software that's included. Included in the box is OCR software, that's optical character recognition software. I got that right the first time around. You put a document on the platen, if it's a Word document or anything writ or anything typed out, it automatically recognizes the words, and you can scan that into Notepad and copy it straight into Word, PowerPoint, Excel, whatever you want to use. Then finding functions, like we said previously, it knows if it's a photo, it should scan it as a JPEG. Or if it's a document, it should scan it as either a doc or PDF file. It does that automatically. Our Light scanners have got a Z lid, where you can put a book down on top of the scanner. And then low power consumption. Just want to touch up on that very quickly. Something that the European countries and everybody seemingly except Africa is touching on is we've got to save the environment. We've got to start looking after our environment because we're using it up and there's not going to be a hell of a lot left of it. Canon's bought into this in a big way. You'll also see with our printers and our multifunctions. Now part of this with the scanners is low power consumption with white LEDs. And with the fact that this LED own light technology is out, you can scan straight using just a USB cable, no extra power needed. So just right into the 3 scanners. 5600F is film and negatives, like I said previously. Also scans documents. What happened usually is the scanner had a cable at the back, extra space saving, clever little Japanese person sitting somewhere in an office. We don't feed him often enough, so he thinks of all these things. Cable is inside and the power supply is inside the scanner as well. i200 is the USB powered one. Comes with a bracket that you can put it upside or straight on your desk, also space saving. And then the Light 100, it is outside, entry level 4800 dpi scanner, entry level document scanner that the guy can carry in his laptop bag, as easy as pie. It's the Canon scan range, starting from the bottom with the Light and then right to the top, the 8800F. End all and be all in film scanning according to me, but that's just me, maybe because I'm a product manager. We've launched a whole new range of printers and a whole new range of multifunctions. And all these are, once again, sort of by a clever little Japanese person. All the edges, all the new bevels that you see on our printers. The guys have definitely changed the look and feel of how the things look. I think they look more sleek, more rounded. It's no longer just something that's a square little box that stands on your desk. It actually looks bloody nice. People always ask, why doesn't Canon do Wi-Fi? We do now. We have got 2 Wi-Fi printers launching. Also single function printers has rolled with the new look and feel and design. These really look nice. With the entry level IP1900 also standing outside, also in the range. That's the single function range. For people who still like the scanner and print on the desk. We'll have our fine cartridges, which is trademark to us. Nobody else has them. Photo lab quality, I spoke to a few guys earlier about our photos that's going to, with our ink, our paper, our printer, you can stick your photo in your fridge and it'll last you 10 years without looking anything different. If you keep it in an album, it'll last you 300 years. Now, if you want to come back 300 years later, I'm not going to look at you. You can look funny, but you can look at your photos. Our inks allow you to print fantastically on plain paper. No longer will the paper curl, it'll be wet. You pick it out of the printer. New inks allow this. Ease of use, functionality, and like I said, wireless. 2 of our printers now have wireless built in for the guys that don't like cables running around their office or their house. Just having a look at Fine, we said earlier, Fine is at the heart of every one of our printers. It allows you to print the quality photos that you want. It also allows you to print on plain paper and on photo paper. Photo lab quality, that's exactly what it is. My photos are as good as, I'm going to say it, if not better, than photo lab quality. Also the longevity of the photos. And then high performance printing on plain paper. Technology, high quality, high speed. With the MP630 you'll get a 10 by 15 photo out in 20 seconds. 20 seconds of waiting versus an hour in a Photoshop. I'll go for the first one. Chroma Life 100, that's the technology we use to guarantee your photos live in an album against the fridge, etc. Our top of the range printer now has 16-bit photo printing. Some of the guys in the room will know what I just said. 16-bit photo printing out of an amateur photo printer with grey ink, which will give you fantastic grey black and white photos. Top of the range, that one. Software coming with to fix your photos, making red eye, taking red eye away, highlighting skin tones. Like I said earlier, Canon has bought into the eco message. We've cut down at least 16% plus on every single one of our units. Where it took me to bring in a container full of, or to bring in 1,000 units, it took me 14 containers previously. It'll now take me 10 containers. Doesn't sound like a huge difference, but imagine 10 containers less or 4 containers less, how many ships you save, less fuel use, etc., etc. Simple operation. My multifunction is also got auto scan mode in. Very easy to use. The wireless LAN is extremely easy to set up. Techno, let's say Techno Caveman will also be able to set it up. It's a question of pushing a button on the printer, pushing a button on the router, and it's set up. There's functions like save to USB. You can drop a document on the platen and it will save straight to the USB key. You don't need a printer anymore or a PC anymore. You can save straight off the machine. So yeah, everything to make it easier. All the software that I'm talking about is bundled with my printers. You don't have to buy extra software. You've got OCR bundled with it. You've got PhotoFix bundled with it. You've got the software that says, hang on, I'm scanning a photo, so it should be a JPEG. That's all bundled with my machines. You don't have to spend extra money to do it. Top of the line is MP980. This is the one I said that has 16-bit printing. It comes with grey ink. It's wireless and it's Ethernet. So at the top, we're offering everything that a home office photo printing enthusiast will want out of his printer. You can connect to it wirelessly from either a Mac or a PC. You can print to it on his network, and it's got fantastic photo printing qualities. That's just an idea with grayscale. 630. We're not going to go into what model it replaced. 630 is 5-ink system. You can print CDs with it. You can duplex with it. Save on paper. Scanner on top. And then the little brother does exactly everything the same as the 630, but this has got Wi-Fi in. 540. We're all on 5-ink systems here. Fantastic photo quality. It's got paper cassettes, so you can load plain paper at the bottom, you can load photo paper at the top, don't need to change it around. Entry level, imagine, $7.99 is going to buy you something that can scan, it can print fabulous photos. You'll see the photos lying outside. It can scan, print great photos for you on entry level. And then our single functions, 4600. Unit can print CDs, DVDs, it can duplex, 5-ink system, and the 3600. If we look at the lineup, that's at 2008 our lineup. On the left, the single function units. One next to the red column is the home all-in-one units. Then office all-in-one, which you guys should know by now, and our business unit. Business unit's also here. So, a printer for every single need that anybody could possibly have.